Wow. Live from Long Island, New York. Singles ask married men what they regret and they get real. That is going to be the topic of today's show. Hello, Agnes. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. How about you?
You are fantastic. You're absolutely fantastic. Fragilistic expialidocious. That's right. And we are having a fantastic um, round of weather here in New York. It is absolutely lovely outside right now. And this entire weekend is going to be amazing as well. So if you were to meet a married man and who is no longer married, I assume what you're talking about is people who are no longer married, or even people who are still married, but things that they regret. Is that what
Yes,
we're talking about
yes.
here?
Married men at what they're regretting.
Are you like again? I feel like you're poking the bear here with me. I don't know. You're gonna get me
Me?
in all kinds of trouble.
Never. I would never do so. Are
You
you
get me in
kidding me?
trouble. The
You are
things
going.
they regret. All right, all right, all right, all right.
You
So,
you are going. You are
uh,
going through pre-preparation course.
no, is that what you're doing? You're sending me. This is a counseling session. Okay, okay,
Ah,
okay. We're gonna be okay with that. We're gonna be okay with that.
absolutely. Don't worry. You're safe. You're safe. You're good.
All right, so I'm going to follow your lead. The problem is, I know I have a list, but yes, go ahead. Let's see
It's
what
another
do you
list.
have there, Agnes? What are the questions that they ask and then they get real about?
No, the regrets. What Merriman
Mhm,
regret? Of
mhm.
the first and foremost, avoiding conflict.
Ah, yes, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
A
That makes a
married
lot.
man reflects on how he used to shut down at the first sight of disagreement,
Yeah.
especially early in in a relationship.
Mm,
They thought that they're preserving harmony in a relationship
yeah.
instead of either standing up
For themselves.
and yeah, and because let's get real of that. Small things at the very early in a relationship can really build a path for the future.
Yes. When did you start saying, "Let's get real. Let's be for real"? When did that happen? When did
But no, this is very true. This is very true because when
Mhm,
you are avoiding conflict, right? Because you're
mhm.
trying to please your
Yeah,
spouse. Okay, you're trying to
yeah,
please your spouse, so you're avoiding
yeah,
conflict. But if you are saying yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, therefore it's later on expected of you
yeah,
to
yeah.
act certain way and to do certain things and to agree to certain things, right?
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, sometimes you want to say yes, ma'am, but other times you
Sometimes,
want
absolutely,
to
absolutely.
get
You
yeah.
salute and you go in
Yes,
line
ma'am.
and you do whatever is expected. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Whatever you want. But no, no, no. I see what you're saying. Honestly, the first 5 years of my longest relationship, we never had one argument because we both were still the representatives. I swear, the first week we got back from Hawaii after the marriage,
Hmm.
after the wedding, we had a fight. And I had to sleep not on the couch, but I did have to sleep somewhere else. And I was stunned that it happened so quickly. But apparently, we had both been avoiding conflict. this entire time for 5 years. And then it was a simple thing. It was a simple thing that like spiraled into a bunch of other things, but it was
That's
a
what
very simple
happens.
thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I can see that. And you know what happens? If you're a man, I'm gonna say this: Caribbean men, Spanish men, minority men, we have special relationships with our mothers, and we do try to make them happy. And then there's this whole thing about happy wife, happy life, right? You hear that all the time. So you're trying to not create any waves. But the truth is, in order to be strong and independent and be an actual man, you kind of have to say, "You do what I tell you to do. You
That's
you do what I tell you." You see, she's doing it, Agnes. Agnes, you know you need to be. You need. You need I need you to be more demure.
yeah. It no,
No,
just
yeah,
no,
no,
just no.
no. It's a no for me, dog.
Say, I'm not sure if you noticed my roll of my eyes for the happy wife, happy life.
Use
Um,
me.
the thing is that don't avoid conflict from the very beginning.
Yeah,
Don't have fights, but have conversations. If
yeah.
something doesn't lay with you properly,
Hmm.
don't, it's like, okay, there's a simple conversation, darling, they're just not going to work for me.
Yeah.
Can we find a middle way?
Yes.
Find a middle way,
That's
but
right.
don't agree constantly to something that is just not working for you,
Oh
because
my
you're going to
God.
be stuck with that. You're going to be stuck with that. That goes both ways. Okay, next one. Neglecting the load at home, the chores.
I thought you were
Um,
saying something completely different. I was about to
I'm
get
sure
you in
you did.
trouble.
I'm sure you did.
Neglecting.
That's why I follow up very quickly with chores. Um, the thing is, you have to remember that your wife is not your mother. She's not going to
No,
do things for you.
your wife
Uh,
better not be your mother.
better be not be a mother. Yes. So she's not gonna be. So she's not gonna be doing that. So you have to pick up a slack. There is nothing worse. My husband keeps repeating. There's nothing worse than a useless man. My husband keeps
That's it.
repeating that,
Mhm.
and he's very right.
That's correct.
Okay, so there has to be some kind of, again, conversation.
Utility. It's funny that he puts it that way. Chris Rock says it like this. Uh, apparently people like that. Nothing useful.
I got you, girl. I got you.
The way Chris Rock puts it is only children, women, children, and small animals get unconditional love. Men have to provide something, whether it's protection, whether it's, bringing in money, whether it's doing the chores, whatever it is, but they got to do something. We're not really allowed to do that. Grown ass men, no. Children, you get a pass as a male. You get a pass. But then by the time you start to look like a man, you're expected to do something with that. And look here, I'm ready to
Well,
do something with it.
yeah.
Mm.
No, okay. There's not only men. I do. I came from society where I remember that men and women were equal in a marriage. They were equal. So especially in this country, not only men brings the bacon home. Okay,
Mm.
sometimes women do. bring more than a man. Men stay home and raise children, where sometimes it's more beneficial for a woman to go back to work. So
Mhm.
at different situations in life, as long both parties contribute equally, it's not in a value of money. It's not your share, it's worth $40 and mine 120. It doesn't add up. No. How about we do something that just simply helps the family, helps the couple? How about that? One maybe will go back to work and another will take care of the children. Doesn't matter which one is it. As long as long people just agree on that, and there is equal respect. What that means? What is that?
No, no, they don't want that. They don't want
Who
that.
doesn't want that?
They don't want that out here. You are, I'm telling you, you're a weirdo. These women do not want that, especially these ones who are like in their 30s, and I dare even say some of them in their 40s. I'm gonna get in trouble. What I'm saying to you is, it's not what they want. They women who are your age seem to have decided, look, I'm here already. I've been here. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. I don't need that. But I am telling you, the 20 something year olds, the 30 something year olds, the 40 something, they are looking for someone who is going to provide. And there's this whole thing about the trad wife. There's this whole thing about you having to pay. You can see it on social media all the time. It's very sad.
Hold on.
I thought
What hold on. What is the
mhm,
tried wife?
the trad wife, oh, traditional wife.
Oh,
Meaning I stay home and cook and clean and take care of the kids, and you go out and
okay.
work.
Hold on. Question. What happens? What happens when something happens to the provider and he cannot provide anymore? What happens to that wife and the provider?
What happens? You 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 you
They end up under
you
the bridge?
you bridge. The bridge is off limits. The police will come and beat you out of the bridge. You gotta go to the shelter. You gotta go somewhere else. That's not happening. No, no bridges. Okay. Yeah, you get kicked out of your house. You get kicked out of wherever you are. It's become an issue. Yeah, you. The idea would be to try to figure it out. There's a great show called Friends and Neighbors with John Hamm. Have you seen that? It's on Apple
No.
TV. It's really cool. He loses his job, but he's like one of those high um, paid guys. He lives in a high paid neighborhood and he loses his job. And his wife is breaking up with him at the same time. And now he is robbing his friends and neighbors to
Okay.
get money and take care of the
New
stuff.
job. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what that means. You can't just put French on here, young lady. I don't know what that vivron
Sorry,
d'amour
we don't.
et
I don't
d'enfance.
speak French yet.
Yeah,
That's my
we can't do.
5 year plan. My
It's one of the
5 year
things I
plan.
want to learn.
Yeah.
Me
But
too. I want to learn French, but I have no idea what the young lady
yeah,
is saying.
but see,
But yeah,
this is the thing. This is the thing.
yeah.
I keep advising my couples.
Hmm.
If one of you, if that's the desire of the couple, right? That one stays home, another
Yeah.
goes out and whatever. It's fantastic. If you can afford that, go for it. If that's what you want, go for it. But as a self-preservation,
Hmm.
just self-preservation, survival for the family, okay? You both have to have some careers, some outlets to make a
Yeah.
living.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
have to.
there's always OnlyFans.
This is self-preservation.
Yeah.
So
You're not gonna
why
react to that at all. Okay. All right.
it I don't. All right, let's move on. Let's move on because we can sit on that subject till tomorrow.
If your
Um,
minister ever watches this show, would you?
okay. Breaking the
All right. What
trust.
else? Breaking
Breaking,
the trust.
yes. Breaking
These
the
are all the regrets of these men.
yes, that
I
we
see
brought.
where this is going now. Okay, all right. This is not the regrets I was thinking of. I was thinking
Trust
about
was
a
broken.
prenup. I was thinking about. I was thinking
You
about a
have
prenup.
see the thing is,
I was
with
thinking about a
prenup.
vasectomy. I was, this is not what I was thinking about. Anyway, go ahead. Yes. Sorry.
Okay, we leave prenup for another show. So once trust was broken, it rarely returns. A
Yes.
betrayed partner loses their senses of emotional safety, while the other must face what they have done without expecting quick forgiveness. So,
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I guess she translated. They'll live on love and fresh water under the bridge.
many of us would love to do that. We would just think about the money we would save. Yes.
I hope
Yeah.
the water is fresh. The way United
Yeah.
States is going right now, there's going to be no fresh water. Oh,
Okay.
by the way, if you live in Long Island, do not drink the water from the tap. Do not.
Yeah.
Do not.
Don't.
All you have to do is look at the news. Long Island water, blah 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 blah. Do
Mhm.
not drink the water from the tap. I don't even know if you can drink the purified bottled water. It's probably, but do not drink it. All right.
We
It's
just
bad enough we have to shower in it.
yeah we just received a test with the tubes to test our water.
Yeah.
We have a filter for the hot water coming to the house.
Yeah,
So
you're coming into
it's,
the house. Right.
yeah.
Okay. 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 Yeah, ladies and gents,
Anyhow.
I'm gonna see if I can get one of those guys on
Mhm.
here. One is in my Chamber of Commerce. There's another one in a Latip group that I'm going to see every now and then. And this guy literally, you have to see the sludge that is in the pipe coming into the house. It in a month, 2 months, they have to change it out because it looks like rotten or it's dirt. It's so dirty. It's so filthy that they have to change it because it gets to the point where the same filth is coming in anyway because it's now just an accumulated. It's too much. It's too much. Anyway,
Okay.
you were saying about the water. We're moving on.
Breaking the trust. Breaking the trust.
Breaking the trust. All right. Now, how do you think he broke the trust or she broke the
Now,
trust?
obviously, because married men. So we're talking about married men.
I
But
see.
it doesn't matter which side will break the trust. It's either by obviously we thinking infidelity or making wrong decisions or gambling money away or
Yeah.
whatever other reasons, going talking to other people that they should not be talking to, any this type of things. It
Mhm.
will it will definitely will give the situation will be born where you will be always thinking, can I trust this person? Can I be open? You feel like you're coming home and you cannot be yourself. You have to always watch what you're saying, what you're doing, because especially if there will be infidelity, how can you be open or close to that person? You're losing part of your marriage.
Yeah.
So that's a horrible thing to do.
Yeah.
um there is one for you. Staying married too long.
Okay. I don't know if that's. I mean, how about not getting married in the first place?
Staying married too long.
Staying married too long. What does that mean? I mean,
um
if you're with a person and you love that person, shouldn't you wait, should we be rotating every 5 years or something, like getting a new one? Is that what is it like a car?
no, no,
No.
no, no, this is not marriage for lease.
No, at least.
No.
What do you mean staying married too long? How can it be too
uh,
long? My whole thing was I wanted to be married. Agnes, I didn't want to talk about this. I wanted to be married at least for 25 years, maybe for
You still
50
can.
years. I always thought that would be great. I can't be married for 25 years anymore. Where am I? At 53.
25?
I don't know if I can
25, of
have
course
another
you can.
25.
What are you talking
I
about?
mean, it's possible, but I'm going to be, what kind of marriage is that? Like, there's not going to be any, you know.
What are you talking about?
I
You
was
forgot
hoping to have a lot.
hold on. The most STDs are in retirement homes, the most cases. So if you talk, if you worried about that,
This is not encouraging. CDs.
so meaning you can be married for a very long time.
Yeah.
You can be married for a very long
But
time.
they're
Absolutely.
not being married. They're doing something. Okay, when you say married, I know what you're talking about. Okay, so I
Yeah.
get it. I get it. I get it.
But
You can still
staying
cleave
married to
to thy
meaning,
wife or
yeah,
their husband. Yes.
listen. When you notice that a relationship is lacking something and you tried and there is you don't see yourself in
Hmm.
this marriage, it's better to cut that cord early than
Yeah.
waiting. In many cases people stay together for the kids.
Yeah.
I know of one couple when they brought the
Mhm.
newborn child home. um, One partner said to the other, "We have to find our apartments very quickly so that child can grow up into households." Meaning was better, and it was actually very smart idea. Meaning for this child will be normal to know that mommy lives here and daddy lives here, instead being together and breaking up 10 years from that moment because they felt like they're stuck together for the well-being of the child. I do not believe in staying together for the children, because in that situation kids are growing up in not such a loving environment. They
I,
are, growing in an environment where there's coldness between parents, and they are observing their parents, and that's their example for their love life later on, for their relationships. And they're growing up in an environment when the parents are arguing and there is no love and there is no affection. So what kind of human beings are you preparing for life? Like, it's better to see two parents being happy. Maybe it's better to have four parents instead, four happy parents instead two unhappy parents. You know what I mean? So staying
I think
together,
so.
yeah, staying together for kids, it's really, you're losing your life. You're losing your life.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I just always thought, see, this is the naivety of me, I guess. I always thought that things could be worked out. Like you should be able to work it out. What is the problem that we have that is so bad that we can't work things out? And what does that mean? I mean, physically, if there are things that are no longer working the way that they normally used to, fine. But more importantly, emotionally and mentally, shouldn't we both be able to figure out, whatever's going on? And the blessing, I want to say it, the blessing of life that we have been given, that the majority of us, at least the people who are watching this and hearing this and can understand what I'm actually talking about, right? And emotionally be able to, you know, uh, 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 emotionally be able to see what I'm talking about or feel what I'm talking about. There should be the ability for us as people to say to one another, "What is the problem you have with me?" And the other one say, "Oh, I have this problem." And then I say, "What is the problem I have with you? This is what it is." And we sort of compromise and work it. I always thought naively that that is something that should be able to be done. And it turns out it's unfortunate. There's some really dumb people and emotionally dumb people too. Like they've chosen to just be angry or chosen to just be upset or chosen to be dissatisfied,
Okay.
even though like things are going to happen in life your face is gonna sag. Your husband's gonna have hair in places where he didn't have it before. You're- things are gonna yeah, we have to pull some stuff back. These things are gonna happen, and you should expect that those things are going to happen. Now, if you're Bill Belichick and you want to date a 20-something-year-old, I guess you can do that too. But
His choice. Yes.
I'm just saying, I always thought you could figure it out. And I guess maybe I am I naive? Is that what it is?
Okay.
Should
You
we all
you
just
have
run
to.
away from one another when we're tired instead of like trying to work it out?
I think you were married too long. You stayed married too long in a wrong relationship. And now
You
listen
made a
to me.
list about me. Is that what's happening? You better not have made a list about.
The thing is that this is one of the red flags in a relationship. When two people are discussing, okay, listen, darling, I love you, but there is this thing that I think could you adjust this? Could you, could you change this? Could you, because I'm having issue with this.
Right,
Now,
right.
if the other person will jump out of you and try to bite you, what do you mean? Oh, you think you're perfect, and yeah, you have this and this and this, and I'm putting up with this and this and this and that with you. So what do you and you telling me that I'm chewing too loud or things or I'm snoring or whatever, okay? Stupid things like that. See, this is the difference between a person. There's one couple. I'm going to give you example, right? And there's another couple where there is, okay, darling, I have an issue with this and that. Oh, really? Okay. um I'm gonna do my best to adjust this. I don't want to ruin what we have, so I'm going to work on it. What is the difference between those two couples?
Yeah,
One has a trust in the relationship, that those two people trust each other, that they are, you know and the other one, it doesn't, because those two people, that they are calmly saying, oh wow, I don't want to lose him, I don't want to upset him or her, and that's what we are, we're going to work on things, right? They trust each other, that they are together for their benefit.
yeah.
So if my husband tells me something, you know what, can you do something about this or that? So I trust him that he's got my well-being in mind, and he's making me better. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm not going to jump at him and tell him, how dare you?
Yeah,
Or how can you, who do you think you are? I'm not going to say that. I'm going to thank him for saying, you know what? I'm glad that you told me. I didn't realize I'm doing this, or I didn't know it bothers you. So I'm going to tone it down, or I'm going to do this or that. Where the other couple got, oh my God, I will never open my mouth. Then they're going to start avoiding conflicts. They're going to start sitting in their little hole and building resentment. But
are
they
we
don't.
talking about someone in particular? What's going on here? We talking about someone specific?
No. Why would we talk about?
I don't know. Is this?
No, but
Can you
but
just
this is the whole thing. There is no trust. There is no trust in that both of those people are there to better each other.
right?
You know what I mean?
That should be the point. And later on, after you've cursed me out and everything, and I remember all those words that you said, you cursed me out, and all the names you called me, and everything. Now you expect me to lie down in the same bed with you? Uh, yeah, I will keep one eye out for the rest of my life.
No, but this is one of the reasons why actually men stray away and they go cheating,
Yeah.
because
It's like I'm not.
if
She's not
they're
hot
not,
anymore. She
yeah,
just called me all these names.
if they feel that they are, if they are not appreciated, if they are not hurt, if they are constantly, if their word or the decision or their likes doesn't mean anything at home, they go somewhere else where they don't have to put up with that, where they
Yeah,
feel appreciated. And if
yeah,
at home you always have the conversation only about, oh, you have to make more money because we have all these bills, you're not taking care of this, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, then the other partner will go somewhere else where they
yeah.
have nice time,
They
and
have it.
that's how it's
Exactly.
going to be.
Yeah,
Yes.
you ever see these videos on social media where the guy drives up and he calls over the hooker and the hooker comes over and say, "What you want?" And he's like, "I want the same that I got the last time." And she's like, "What? Okay, $100 more." And he's like, "All right, here you go." And she takes it and she's like, "You were great. You're such a nice person. I love you so very much." Okay. And he's just like, "Yeah, thank you." Because that's all he wants. He
That's
just
all
wants
she
to feel
wants.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all. Yes.
You took out the trash last week, and I love you for it. He's like, yeah, thank you.
So, and that brings us to another thing, not going to therapy sooner, which
Okay,
that's what we keep talking about. All those issues, they can be, if the two people cannot resolve them on their own, then
right.
going to therapy will
You
be
get a third
fantastic
person.
idea.
Hmm.
Yes. And maybe that third person can actually visualize for them, then why this is happening,
Right.
the lack of trust. It's mainly the reason, because if there is constantly going accusations flying both ways, then there is
Yes.
lack of trust, that they are
There's
not
a problem.
together for their benefit. They are
Right.
still secretly very selfish, and they're not
Yes.
doing for them, they're doing for just themselves, not
Exactly.
for
If
both
every
of
week you find yourself falling down on that man at work, you keep on slipping onto him for whatever reason, this is a problem. You got to stop doing that.
them. Yeah. Lack of financial transparency, that's another problem. Yes, lack of meaning, if you run up a big credit card bill, and you don't tell your spouse,
This should
or
have been at the front. This should have been at the front because I heard a lot about this. This is, when the boxes come and people are hiding them because they're saying, "Oh, I don't know what that is. I
I don't know.
didn't
That's
buy
actually
anything."
not new item. That was there
With
for.
me,
It was in
or
the
the
back.
husband doing the
Yeah,
same thing, like gambling and or spending it on his mistress or on his car or whatever it is. Like I got new rims today. It's my
yeah,
money in it. Not
yeah,
if it doesn't pay for the mortgage. Now we've got a problem.
yeah. And
Are there
just
more?
few more things. Not being expressive, which is
Uh-huh.
very important, for a wife to tell her how appreciative you are for everything she does.
Oh, look at that.
That's very
You
important.
flipped it. I did not expect that. I thought when you said not being expressive, I thought maybe you meant that the husband himself was like, "Oh, I didn't say enough how much I loved my wife, how much I cared for her, how brown her skin was, and it made me feel good when it touched, and like how soft it is, and how beautiful
Okay,
her
write
smile is, and
write
all this."
those leather notes on your own time.
I'm tired.
um Not talking about intimacy changes through life.
What?
We all go through different changes and not addressing them, just hiding that.
Mhm, mhm.
That's very important. And taking for granted the little things.
Oh, okay.
Taking
I
for
thought we were still
granted the
talking
little
about the
things.
other thing
No,
because you're
no.
saying the little things. Okay, so yes, taking for granted the little things. The little things are
Yes.
really important. My
Yes.
dinner on the table, um, making me a sandwich for lunch, or
Doing your
uh,
laundry.
sending me sending me a text message in the morning, says, "Hi, how you doing? Good morning. How are you? Yeah, how you feeling?" When we're not together, those little things are very important.
Yes.
Very important. Very important. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how important they are. Okay, what else?
Uh, I'm
You at the
looking at
end of
the
the
time.
list?
I'm looking at the time. Yes, so we're gonna finish here, and yes,
And
get ready
vasectomy
to
is not on the list.
no,
And prenup is not on the list.
nope. What's the okay, prenup? Whatever was premarital for first
Yeah,
10 years, you really cannot touch it. Like the house that was prior to the marriage,
right, right, right.
and after 10 years, didn't she make enough time spent with you? She should have piece of it, no?
Oh, I don't have a problem with that. I'm just
So
saying,
so
if
just
you only
say
make
it.
$50,000, and now you're divorcing a person, and the person is taking
Take the house.
everything that you ever owned. Yeah, and they're moving in with the guy at work that they've been sleeping with, and now you've lost everything. You should have gotten a prenup. Yes. Yeah, let's keep it moving. Agnes, how you doing? It's great. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the time. I want you to go and take a look at agnesamisanopublications.com, because right now, amisano.com, sorry, / publications concern. New book, Forbidden Love, is currently on there. You can get that at Barnes& and Noble or at Amazon.com. This is a prequel to Seven Rings, One Love, and you really are going to enjoy it. Check it out. It's about the same. It's about the same. It's dramatic. It's got ups and downs. It has shocking things in it. You're going to enjoy it. But regardless, let's go. So for sure, I want no more hot goss. No more hot goss. I was gonna click the hot goss again, but no. If you have something you want to send to mailbag at Love, Death, and Taxes, we would love to see you. No judgment, no judgment whatsoever. If you love this show, you like this conversation, you had a prenup and were smart enough, please let me know about it. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. And we'll talk to you very soon. Next week, yes? Same time,
Absolutely.
same
Same time.
channel.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy this wonderful weekend and
Beautiful.
the rest of July. All right. Bye bye.
Bye.